Here comes the, y'all don't really want it like that. Here comes the, here comes the, here comes the, y'all don't really want it like that. Here comes the, here comes the, here comes the, y'all don't really want it like that. Here comes the, here comes the, here comes the, y'all don't really want it like that. Here comes the, here comes the, here comes the, y'all don't really want it like that. Here comes the, here comes the, here comes the, y'all don't really want it like that. Here comes the, here comes the, here comes the, y'all don't really want it like that. Here comes the, here comes the, here comes the, here comes the. Here comes the. You ain't built for a skirt as a nigga can be. It's gon' sound like when I'm coming, like when I'm coming, like when I'm coming for ya. It's gon' sound like when I'm coming, like when I'm coming, like when I come for ya. It's gon' sound like here comes the, here comes the, here comes the, here comes the. Y'all don't really worry like that.
What is going on, chat? Happy Sunday. So excited to have you guys with us today for Super Wildcard Weekend. Oh, baby. We're going to be an exciting show today. I can feel it. Colby's already down 7 espressos. The coffee's down the hatch. The vibes are fucking high. We're so excited to have you here. My name is Sweatpant Jesus.
Shaggy Bets.
I'm VSauce.
I am the aforementioned Colby with the mustache.
And I'm just Sukh. And I just realized Colby has a regular name too.
He does. He does. You know, everybody knows Colby's legitimate government name, unless he's going by a separate name. That is not.
I
Colby
used to
Marcia.
have a podcast name, but I killed it.
What was
What was
your
it?
podcast?
It was so let me just give the backstory before I give you the full thing.
I'm
So-
excited now.
Uh-oh, here we go.
So I was fat in high school and like 250.
Okay.
I had boobs.
Big boy.
My friend or one of the guys in my class he said I looked like a bear, which I didn't. And he called me Cubby. He'd be like, all right, Chubby Cubby. And I was like, okay, this name fucking sucks. And then it eventually grew on me. And I was like, okay, this doesn't bother me anymore. And then I went mini golfing one time. And I was like, Cubby Woods sets up for putt. And then it eventually, I chopped it down to Cub Wood. And I liked it for some reason. And it was Cub Wood for 3 years.
Cubwood.
Cub.
Oh man.
Yeah, I love that you.
Come on,
I
that's
love
not
that
a
you
bad
gave.
name.
I love that you gave the genesis, and it has evolved as good nicknames should evolve into different
Absolutely.
types of things.
Like, there's
for sure.
people that
Right.
only refer to me as Cub, and I'm like, that's kind of old.
Can we get a dubs in the chat if you would like Colby to change his name to Cubby Wood, please, and thank you. Cub Wood.
Where's the
All right, Cub Wood. I love it, dude. That's so good. Well, for Cub Wood and everybody else here, we're so excited to have you guys with us for the Griddy-Iron gang.
There it is.
You got it. You got it.
Thank God.
Welcome to the Vibes. This is brought to you by Betting News. You guys know the deal. Go to bettingnews.com for a little bit of sports betting information that you need every single day. Go check it out, guys, for free. FREE. Go check it out at bettingnews.com. Click the QR code in the top corner of this screen and just vibe out with us every single day. Thanks for tuning into the channel, hanging out with us as per usual. Yes, hashtag Chiefs Kingdom for you, Shaggy. Congratulations on your Chiefs getting the job done yesterday.
How about those Chiefs?
Red Kingdom.
Dude, it was always the Chiefs. It was never, ever the Dolphins, dude.
Bro, my father.
I was trying to make enemies at the bar last night because there were some people in Dolphins jerseys, and every time the Chiefs would score, I'd scream, "Teal candy ass in the cold weather."
Shaggy doesn't have his mustache anymore, but it would have had icicles in it, just like Andy's did.
I did kind of shave it. It would have had I been there. Unfortunately, was not at the game last night. But whew, what a game! What a game!
Did you guys see? Did you guys see the?
Tyreek was gonna come back to Kansas City and win. Come on now.
He did score a touchdown. Fair for him.
Yeah,
The only touchdown.
The only touchdown. Did you guys see the people with the beers? And the beers were like slushes, basically. It was like, do you guys not know how science works when it's negative 20 degrees at wind chill outside? That's how science works.
Video of the water bottle.
It's alcohol, bro. It's not going to freeze, bro.
Yeah, just eat it. Eat the ice.
Just eat the ice, bro.
Exactly. Ultra slushy.
What you do is you get the Michelob Ultra slushy, and then you pour an extra beer on top of it. So then you're double fisting without actually double fisting.
Absolutely.
Not just a mediocre looking face, my friends. Not just a mediocre looking face.
You might not be a cop. You might not be a cop.
Oh, thank you. It's the jury's still out.
Yeah,
the jury's still out.
We're still gathering.
No, you're definitely a narc.
These guys have determined that I am an FBI agent.
That's the guy down there with
you're
the
definitely undercover
the stash.
This beard's fake. Everyone thinks my beard's fake anyway, so it's just it'll add into that narrative.
Absolutely.
It actually fully comes off at night.
Yeah, tug on it for us for 1 second.
That's what she said. I'm not going to do that on the channel. We'll get banned. You weirdo.
This guy wants us to believe he's Jesus of Nazareth. Come on. I know Jesus of Nazareth.
No, it's fake. I take it off at night before I go to sleep. You know how some people like hang up their glasses?
He takes it off like glasses. He just goes.
Yep. It has a little holder, a little stand, my beard stand. Okay, here we are, 8 minutes in. We ain't talked about dick yet.
And nobody's in chat. We have 0 viewers.
And we have 0 viewers. 0 viewers. I honestly think, chat, can we get an opinion from you guys? Do you guys actually tune in for the picks that we talk about, or do you tune in for the banter? I feel like it might be the banter, boy.
You can say both too. We'll accept both.
You can't. C is an option too. Both.
I think it's the sex appeal. People only tune in for sex appeal these days, and I mean, can you blame us? The calendar is on the way. Yes, I will be December, the last month and the best month.
What month would you guys want? Give me July.
Can't live.
Whoa,
Kanika just tunes in for the
July.
Mainly V when he's got the shades on. Absolutely.
Oh yeah.
We're getting boths in the chat. Also, K Titans 13. Love having a fellow Titans fan. Shaggy took a ginormous shit on me this morning because I said, "Hey guys, you guys are gonna hate my pick today," and he was like, "Well, at least it's not a Titans play."
Whoops.
Oh my god.
You said that in your big boy voice.
I did say that. I'm feeling a little spicy.
Those things that Shaggy thought he was thinking and not saying out loud.
Yeah, right. Mm-hmm. It's like, oh wait, I say
absolutely.
That. Oops.
Yeah, your team goes and wins a playoff game in the fucking negative degree cold, and your brain freezes, and then you think you can shit on your friends. Sounds cool.
Yeah.
Bad friend, Shags. Okay. Bad friend.
Yeah. All right.
I loved the comment when you made it.
I know. It was good. Oh, and he's gone. I didn't take him out. He took himself out. How about Jim fucking Miller yesterday? Shout out to our dog Trizzy Betts coming in and hanging out with us yesterday. Jim Miller was air, which was dope. Unfortunately, Chattanooga sold the bag. Otherwise, we would have smacked yesterday. The Betspresso 4. It was always Montana State, dude. You pitched the shit out of Montana State. We should have just put that in there.
Well,
but hey,
while you got me started on college hoops, I'm apparently seeing the Saturday board crystal freaking clear, but I can't press the right buttons. Last 2 Saturdays, the lean sheet has gone 26-9. You want to ask me what I've done college basketball betting wise the last 2 Saturdays? 8-7. 8-7. I looked at 9 losses and I bet 7 of them. It's freaking ridiculous. I got to figure it out, man. I got to figure it out.
I texted this yesterday, and I think that it might be good. And then we will get into some games for you guys today. I promise. Just start putting like literally a 0.1 unit on everything. Because if you're this hot right now, if you're seeing the board this clear, like just try it out. Like see what happens. Don't go nuts with it. But if you're seeing it like this, you might. I mean, as soon as you start doing it, shit's gonna spin the other direction. Absolutely. But
lean sheet in 2024, 55-35. I mean, I just gotta press the right buttons.
Yes, Cubwood. What's up?
What's
up, Cubwood?
Again, I don't know how many times I have to emphasize this. I'm not smart. How cold is that?
It's like minus 40.
It's like minus 10 degrees Fahrenheit.
No, it's not. Because at minus 40, it's the same. It kind of equates Fahrenheit and Celsius. So it's basically like almost minus 40 Fahrenheit.
Why are we always fighting about this? It's just cold as fuck. It's like minus 50 Celsius with the wind chill.
I wanted to learn.
Tanika, I'm glad you enjoy this. And it sucks that I'm not angry at anything other than myself. 26-9, and I bet 7 losses.
Bring it in. Bring it in.
It's
if the Chiefs didn't win yesterday, oh my God, I wouldn't be here.
Bring it in, Shaggy.
I would not be here.
Bring it in.
Can we get a group hug for Shaggy?
Come on, Shaggy.
There he is. There he is. Yeah.
Ooh. Tender down there. Tender.
It's like, why do I get turned off of these games? Like, there's no rhyme or reason. I dig into all of them.
You guys remember the day when Shaggy got so upset over the summer and he ended up going like green, so he ended up turning into Shrek Bets?
Yeah. Shrek Bets.
Bring back Swampy Bets. We need Swampy Bets. There he is. There's Swampy Bets.
Tell us a story. It looks like he's gonna tell us a scary story.
Oh, man.
I got no scary stories. I just do the ha-ha films.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I did, when we did a trivia and I brought up scary movies, he was like, I don't watch those. Yes. We take all the winners around here. We will not have a basket case for you guys today. We're taking one day off from basket case. So if you got any winners from any leagues today, drop them in the chat as always. We will have basket case tomorrow, and we're going to have basket case on the channel tomorrow. So we're going to have basket case live on Twitch. We'll also have Betspresso as well tomorrow. So we'll have 2 shows on Twitch tomorrow. So be sure to kick it with us. If you guys aren't already giving us a follow, you know what to do. Press the button. All right, chaps. Let's talk about these games today, and obviously we're going to talk about the 2 games tomorrow as well. We will have a show tomorrow too, but because this is the Griddy-Iron gang and there's only 2 games today, we're going to talk about the 2 games tomorrow as well because we got the 2 Baker Mayfield stands in the house too. I want to hear their takes on the butts. So get your tents ready, boys. We are going to mention yesterday both. I can't wait. They're pitched and ready. I just want to mention that yesterday's games, both of them were a little bit some stinky stinkers. The over was free. Congratulations, Colby. That was air in that first game. It was never the Browns. Shags, I hope you didn't end up pressing the button. I did not. Thank God for that. Our buddy Triz was sharp on the Texans. The Texans blew the doors off the Browns. The allure came off of Joe Flacco. Cinderella turned into a pumpkin.
It was always there.
Yeah, that's true. It's true. It's just the gray dust made you kind of think that it was different.
11 turnover. It was 2 interceptions, right? So 11 turnovers in 6 games.
Mm-hmm.
His interception prop was free. I wish I actually placed that bet. We talked about it yesterday, and it was not super duper juiced. 2 defensive touchdowns.
I thought it
Imagine having that card.
Dude, somebody did. I'm in this Discord. Plus 12,000, 2 Texans defensive touchdowns.
You're joking. Did they place it live or did they place it before the game?
Before the game.
Why don't Joe Flacco to throw a pick was like minus 150?
Some people have time machines, bro. I'm convinced. I have no other reasoning or nothing. They just have time machines. Back to the Future shit.
They have better plums than I do.
They have the sports almanac, guys. They have it.
It's just insane, man. Absolutely insane. I don't understand that. I mean, I feel smart sometimes when I pick a guy to hit 6 3-pointers and he hits 6 3-pointers, much less fucking 2 defensive touchdowns in a game when 2 defensive touchdowns are scored. What the fuck is that? Yeah. Okay. And then, they're in crippling game. Oh, God. That's fun. So then, obviously, that game, unless you had the over, congrats, Colby. Also, David Njoku was also air, hit in the first half. That was dope. The second game, Shaggy was very happy because the Chiefs, it was never the Dolphins, man. The Chiefs absolutely dismantled the Dolphins. Tua could not throw the ball more than 10 yards down the field, and when he did, it looked like a big old shaking frozen duck. Patrick Mahomes looked like he was in Patrick Mahomes' form. Andy Reid's frozen mustache was doing the job. What is your biggest thing that stood out to you guys yesterday before we talk about the games today? And
I'm gonna need Shaggy to come talk to my father-in-law. Dude is a Chiefs fan. It's the first quarter of the game, and he calls me and he tells me to put $10 on the Dolphins. And I was like, "What are you talking about?"
In the first quarter too?
Yeah, and he was like, "Just do it." Then he calls me. He went to a party. Then he calls me when the game's over, and he was like, "That's okay. They can have my $10. It's fine." And I'm just sitting there like, "That's our $10. I placed the bet for you, bro." What are you talking about?
What are we thinking?
Those are the types of friends that every time they make that call to you, next time you go, yeah, no. Yeah, no thanks.
Not this time.
Not this time.
It was in fact never the Hawaiian in the brisk cold. Never.
Sometimes the narratives just write themselves and they make sense, and you just got to roll with the narrative that makes sense.
I will say Colby was right. Teal in the cold does not look good.
It's candy ass. Come on.
Candy ass.
Sleeves on some teal. Get out of here. Get out of here. But Colby, they were wearing white. The numbers were teal.
Pants were teal.
Also teal and orange. Both. No bueno.
Candy.
No bueno.
Ass.
No good.
Word. Okay, well, let's talk about
Gerald, my man.
Oh,
Come on,
Gerald.
Dude. Come on, dude.
He must have been hanging out with Sukh's father-in-law.
Quite literally.
They were in the same room. No, call Sukh.
Yo, call him. It'll be funny. I can see that.
No, call him. He'll put it in for us. We won't Venmo him.
That's good shit. All right, let's talk about today and tomorrow. Obviously, 2 games today. The Bills game and the Steelers game, if you guys missed it yesterday, has been postponed to tomorrow because of the 7 million feet of snow that they received in Orchard Park. So we're going to talk about the 4 games today. Colby made some cool content on our TikTok channel. Go give us a follow on TikTok if you're not already. TikTok. Guess what it's called, guys? Betting News. Hey, there you go. Go check it out. Go check us out on TikTok. Whoa.
At your betting.
Whoa.
That's what I was posting to? Oh, I thought it was Pornhub.
Whoa. It's wild. I know. Mind blown. But go get involved on our TikTok channel. We're going to have some more fun content rolling over there. If you like seeing the mustache man, Shaggy be doing some stuff. V actually might be doing some TikToks soon. We might get VSauce to do some TikToks. Oh, baby. You guys know you want to hear that crunchy voice on TikTok.
No, V's are going to be strictly the dancing ones. I thought that's what we agreed on.
They'll go viral. I can tell you that. Not for the good reasons, though. Not for any good reasons.
We need the TikTok trend from VSauce. I need that in my life. Okay, back to ball.
Maybe we'll see. Back to ball. 20 minutes in, no picks.
Yeah, people said they tuned in for the vibes for the most part, so we're giving them the vibes. Okay. Game 1. The Packers taking on the aforementioned Dallas Cowboys in where, Colby? Where are they playing?
Shags, do it with me. 1, 2, 3.
Jerry's World. Jerry's World.
Welcome to Jerry's World.
Gotta love it. Gotta love it.
Oh, man. Jerry's World. The Packers are 7-point favorites as we sit right now. I think they're 7-point favorites, so I didn't look before we.
Dogs.
The Cowboys.
You said Packers.
Cowboys are. I'm so sorry. I so sorry. Talking's hard. Packers are 7-point favorites. I did it again.
You caught yourself. You caught yourself that time, though. At least you got it.
The Cowboys are 7-point favorites. The Packers are 7-point underdogs. There we go. Over-under is set at 50.5. Gentlemen, what are we looking at in this game? I have a play in this game, but I want to hear what you guys have first. My play is disgusting. You're gonna hate it probably. What are the yeah, facts. I'm about to drain this coffee and then we're switching already. What are the vibes we like for this game, boys and girls? Colby, I'll let you go first since you did some TikToking about this. What's your favorite play in this game? What are you kind of seeing for this one?
It has to be the over. It has to be. It literally has to be. The Cowboys are at home. That's the only place they can play. I've said this, I feel like 100 times this week, and it's starting to feel like it's going to be bad luck. But they average almost 40 points at home in Jerry's World. And they are beating their opponents by an average of 21 points in Jerry's World. The Packers are averaging 25 points on the road, which is pretty impressive for a team that is supposed to be rebuilding right now. And according to Chicago, Jordan Love sucks. So I don't know how they're putting up 25 points. The Cowboys allow 15 at home. I mean, if we're getting something out of the Packers, I'm not going to be too upset because I'm basically leaning all on the shoulders of the Cowboys because they have a lot to prove. It's the Cowboys. We're doubting them until they win another Super Bowl. And until then, they're just the Cowboys post 1999. Over. I feel like the number at 7 is a little low, but I lean heavily on the Cowboys -7 because that's literally it's 2 touchdowns less than what they're averaging beating their opponents by this season. 7 just feels low, in my opinion.
This could be a softball because the Packers. Excuse me. Damn it, dude. The Cowboys could win this game by 3 touchdowns. If they come out and play like they have been playing all year at home. I lean with the Cowboys too. I don't have beans on it. I do like the over as well. I have a prop in this game that you guys are going to fucking hate because
I don't hate it because I saw it, and I'm on something similar.
Let's go, Jan Daddy.
I will say. God, dude, Jesus Christ! I will say that Tony Pollard's
name in vain.
Whoa! You just said yourself in vain.
I can use my own name in vain. I'm allowed to do that.
If I can't, why can't? What next?
I know, right? I did see that Tony Pollard's rushing attempts is like one of the most bet props today. However, I will say both of the most bet props yesterday from both games smacked easily. Pacheco's rushing yards, air. Njoku, air. But I'm going to go a little bit of a different angle with Tony Pollard. I'm going to take his rushing yards. Over 60.5 is the line that I got for Tony Pollard's rushing yards. The Packers had the 4th worst defense in the NFL against the run. They're actually pretty decent against the pass. I think that the Cowboys are going to have no problem moving the football. However, I do think that they're going to lean on Tony Pollard. I also think that they're going to be up in this game. And Mike McCarthy is not going to shy away from running the football. Depending upon how Tony Pollard does, I don't know because he's been very average this season. But last time they played the Packers, it was in Green Bay. It was last season, so take all of that with a grain of salt. He had over 100 rushing yards in that game. I really like this line over 60.5. I will probably be laddering this to 100 plus just in case the game script follows what I'm kind of feeling, and it'll be a very good number. I think he gets 62 pretty easily in this game. I think this Cowboys offensive line is going to be able to move this Packers defensive line and get the job done here. So give me Tony Pollard over 60.5 rushing yards. I think, 61.5 rushing yards. I don't care. I'm going to be laddering it to 100. So take it to 64, 65, whatever you're feeling.
SPJ, you wanna lob me up that meatball real quick?
I would love to log you up. Lob it.
Lob it up. All right, there it goes. There it goes. You said it. Tony Pollard, his rushing attempts. Most bet prop, you said it. I'm on it. 14.5 rushing attempts at -115. Felt way too low, so I had to hop on it a couple days ago. Pollard averages this number this season, 14.8 carries. Cleared this in 8 of 17 games, but that number does jump up at home. He's cleared this in 5 of 8 games at Jerry's World, including 3 straight. He's averaging 17.3 carries in his last 3. You touched on the Packers rushing defense, 28th in rushing yards allowed. He ran all over him last time he played him. So I also lean with the boys, lean with the over. Think the Cowboys will be up in this game and give Pollard some more touches. So I'm on his rush attempts. You're on his rushing yards. What could go wrong?
What could go wrong? Love it. Gentlemen, other two amigos.
Because I'm gonna be unhinged.
Oh, I literally have forgotten this whole time that VSauce is a Packers fan.
I didn't. I
Oh,
was waiting for
no.
him to say something dumb.
Here it comes. Here it comes.
That's what she said.
Sukh, go ahead.
I was just gonna say,
He said, "You ready? You ready? Go ahead, Sukh."
no, V, go unhinge, buddy. Go unhinge.
All right.
Go.
All right. We talked about this last week. I'm gonna talk about it again. Jordan Love is that guy. He's good enough. He got into the playoffs. They were not supposed to be here.
Good enough.
Fucking last 8 weeks.
Sounds like a Baker fan right now.
Passing yards
Let him talk.
7
Let him talk.
times. They've won 6 of those 8 games. He's better than Baker Mayfield in his fucking sleep. All right. They're gonna win today. Betalytics has them outright plus 275 on the money line. You guys want to talk about how good the Cowboys have been in Jerry's world? Look at the teams that they've played in Jerry's world. They are terrible. I'll list them off right now. The Lions, Eagles, Seahawks, Washington football team, the Giants, the Rams,
You almost said it.
week 3, the Patriots, and the Jets. They have not played good teams. To sit here and shit on
Those
the
first two teams are good.
Dolphins like we
Yeah.
did last year. Yeah, but it was the Eagles in week 16 after they lost 5 of the last 6 games, and a Lions team that they won by 1 point. The Packers have covered plus 7 72% of the time this season in, I think, 13 or 14 or 17 games. They're a good team. They're better coached, and nobody would love anything more than to send Mike McCarthy the fuck home. That dude sucks. He's not a good coach. He's the reason Aaron Rodgers only has 1 Super Bowl, and the reason that the Cowboys haven't won the last however many years with the amount of talent that they've had. Give me the Packers plus 7. Give me Jordan Love's passing prop again this week, over 249 passing yards.
I was gonna say the sharp play does sound like the Packers because that number seems low. I mean, I'm not gonna touch the spread whatsoever because I like the over so much. But I agree with you. I was waiting for you to say the correct things over there, Mr. Sauce. But
I'm unhinged, but
I would be weary because it could just be I don't know what to say. It's just the line it stinks.
Mm-hmm.
Something's off.
It does. And I think the 15.5 is the Packers are going to score points, and 7 is a lot. To win by a touchdown in a playoff game, 2 blowouts yesterday. I really feel like the public's going to be leaning heavy with the Cowboys here, and I don't think it's going to be a sweat-free cash for everybody on the Cowboys.
Even though I lean the Cowboys, this has backdoor written all over it too.
Mima!
Mima. I just will say a W plug real quick to our friends at Betalytics. You guys can get 30% off from VSauce because he, as you said, he's been using them more and more, boys and girls, and he's been sharper and sharper. Check out Betalytics.com, promo code BNews.
I listen.
Mm-hmm.
They had the Pacers the other night outright. I think they had the Wizards last night outright. So
they're sharp with it for sure. Yeah, I mean, you kind of sold me. You got me bricked up. That was a very good sell job. Like you guys said, I have zero confidence in the Packers Jesus Christ, in the Cowboys winning this game by more than a touchdown. Do you like the over, V?
I do like the over. A prop that I like a lot. It's hella juice, so I won't be laying it by itself. Is Pollard to get in the end zone today?
Mm-hmm.
I really think he gets in the end zone today. He got one last week. I know he didn't do a good job of getting in the end zone and finishing runs during the season, but I think that changes. We talked about the Packers rush defense. They also give up a lot of touchdowns. I think they rank 21st in touchdowns allowed to running backs, and I think that he gets in the end zone again today. Betalytics also has Dak projected for under 1.5 touchdowns. Like, again, Dak is really good at home, but I think that the secondary for the Packers, especially once they get into the red zone, does get a lot tougher to score on. I think Pollard is going to have a good day on the ground, and I think that he gets into the end zone tonight.
V, what do you think about Aaron Jones? 3 out of the last 5 losses for the Cowboys, they gave up 170 plus rushing yards on the ground. It's been 3 straight weeks of Jones just going crazy with 20 plus rushing attempts and over 100 yards. Do you think he has a good game today?
I do, man. I do. And like Because I'm on the Packers +7 and Jordan Love, I'm trying not to like triple, quadruple dip on the Packers tonight, so I don't get my heart broken. But I love Aaron Jones tonight. I might have a little two-teamer of Jones and Pollard to get in the end zone, just because I don't want to eat the juice on Pollard. But I think that he has a big game. He's been in the playoffs multiple times. He's been here before. He didn't play most of the season with an injury, so I feel like he's relatively fresh. And I think that this Cowboys team, like +7, Colby said, it's a weird number. Like we're seeing the Bills 10-point favorites, right? That kind of makes more sense. I feel like the Ravens would have been in a similar spot. The Cowboys are probably on the same level of those teams, but against a Packers team that just kind of snuck into the playoffs, only getting 7 points at home in a dome where Dak has been thriving all year. Like they're winning games by 20 points. I just think that they put up some points tonight, and I think it's going to be Aaron Jones getting into the end zone.
Is Aaron Dillon playing? Is he? Because I know he was out last week.
He's listed as doubtful, is what I'm seeing.
That helps that even more.
And V, I was going to get your thoughts on Christian Watson making his return. He's listed as questionable, but he's probably going to go.
Dude, I haven't been good with Packers receivers this year. Every time I pick one, it's the other guy. Like, I'll be on Watson early on in the season. It was Jaden Reed. I'll take Reed, and then all of a sudden Watson's catching bombs into the end zone. So I stopped betting them about like week 4, week 5, I think. I just stuck to Jordan Love passing props. I think he's the best bet because they're going to have to pass the ball quite a bit today.
Cool.
Good stuff. I feel like we covered most everything on this game. If we wanted to choose one thing from this game to use, gentlemen, I think we all can agree that we like the over, which is nice.
Yeah.
So should we just root for points?
Or something Pollard because everybody likes Pollard as well.
Yeah, you can go either way.
I would be down for
you didn't really get to.
Yeah,
I didn't
for the ladder,
in the third quarter. Shit was electric.
So, did you have any additional thoughts? Because I know we've all talked about some stuff. I know you kind of logged it back to V, but did you have anything to add?
Oh, I just lobbed it to V because my play was the same as Shaggy's. Pollard rushing attempts at 15.
Let's go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Hey, V,
okay.
Just eat the chalk. I love it.
Yeah.
Hey, V, what's Simone Biles' husband's name?
Nobody knows.
But I know he plays for the Packers. Yeah. Why?
I knew you wouldn't know.
I know. I can't remember, but fuck, what is it?
He had that hit on Fields last week. That's all I know.
Jonathan Owens.
I have no idea.
He's a safety.
The strong safety.
Yeah, some young cat.
Tough day for Jonathan.
Bro, he went to Missouri Western.
Oh shit!
Where?
Don't tell me.
Oh no! What the fuck is that school?
It was in the same conference as where I went to school. It's a D2 school in a little north.
What's their mascot? I feel like it'd be interesting. Missouri Western.
The Griffins.
Oh,
Missouri
I was
Western
right.
Griffins.
You were right. Slam dunk. The Griffins with a TH or the Griffins with a FF?
I think it's with one F. It's with an F.
Oh, the Griffins. Okay. The fuck is a Griffin?
Double
F.
F. Double F.
What is
it's
a Griffin?
It's like a mythical creature. Isn't it like half like lion with wings or something like that?
Yeah,
half lion, half eagle.
Like Gryffindor, right? That's their thing.
Sure. Harry Potter is basically Hogwarts. This school is basically Hogwarts. Okay. We want it. So, all right. So this game over. We're gonna choose over for this one.
Correct.
Yeah.
Bang. All right. We're going over. Stingers up, baby. And then when we cook a lotto, we can talk about different props that we might like in this game. I feel like we've discussed some interesting things. Okay, next up, the game of the evening could be the best game of the weekend. Let's see what happens in this Rams versus Lions game. The Rams are 3-point underdogs to the Lions at home in Ford Field in Detroit today. The over-under for this one is also high. Over 51.5 is the over-under for this game. Obviously, the narratives write themselves, as most of these games have been. Matthew Stafford returning back to Detroit. Jared Goff playing against the team that shipped him off to play in what they thought was going to be no man's land, and it's now turned into somebody's man's land. Gentlemen, what are the thoughts here on this particular game? Where are the angles we want to go with here? Shags, I know you wrote about this game for Betting News. Go check out the Scribbles, boys and girls. What are your thoughts originally on this one? I know you have a prop that you love in this game. Drop some knowledge on us.
I have a prop that I absolutely love in this game. As far as the side and total goes, I'll let some of you other guys speak on it because I don't have real heavy thoughts. I mean, the Rams are not a football team anybody wants to play right now. You know, they started off 3-6, but they've won 7 of their last 8, including 4 straight. To be in this position, that one loss in that stretch was at Baltimore on the road. They still kept it within a touchdown. That trio of Kupp, Puka, and Kyran has been unstoppable. But my favorite play in this game is a prop. Let me paint you all a little picture. You've been with your high school girlfriend forever. She is the woman of your dreams, and you think you're going to be with her for the rest of your life. Then out of the blue, she dumps you for a new shiny toy. Let's call him Jared Goff, shall we? So what do? You ship yourself off to LA and you have the time of your life. A hotter woman, the best job. You reached the pinnacle of your career. Let's call that winning a Super Bowl with Sean McVay. Now, in your homecoming, you get to go home where everybody doubted you. You couldn't do anything for them, and you get to show off your bright and shiny new toys. Matthew Stafford is going to go off today. Over 270 passing yards, 270 and a half passing yards, is the number I got it at. I love 300 plus as well. Stafford has cleared this line 7 of 15 games this season, but 4 of 7 away games, posting 300 plus 3 times on the road. He's also cleared this number in 4 of his last 5. That one miss, he posted 258 yards. So Detroit's secondary, very suspect, 227th in passing yards and passing touchdowns allowed, 22nd in passing attempts. Rushing defense is much better, so I really expect the Rams to use Stafford's arm to move the ball down the field. And with Cooper Kupp and Puka Nacua, why would you not? So Matthew Stafford, give me all of his passing yards today. He's also cleared this line in 7 of 10 games this season with at least 20 completions. So, assuming he's slinging the rock, he should be able to get there. Give me Stafford.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Bricked.
Yep.
I'm gonna just jump off that, man. I love this. I don't know if you are on the Rams +3, Shaggy, but like that entire pitch just made me want to take them. It's a very public dog, I feel, at this point. A lot of people are loving the Rams, but there's a lot of people loving the Lions too. I feel like it's split. I don't know, man. This Lions defense has been bad. And the way that Stafford and the Rams have picked it up late in the season has been like fantastic to watch. Their offense has gotten a lot better. Kupp is finally looking healthy. Kyren Williams has been a fucking stud in the backfield for this team. I just really think that McVay and this entire coaching staff knows Goff so well, whereas it doesn't apply the other way. The coaching staff in Detroit is now different. It's Dan Campbell and his staff. They didn't work with Stafford. Stafford left to LA. If there's anybody that knows Jared Goff outside of the Lions staff right now, it's this LA Rams staff and the team guys on this team. I feel like a situation like that, it's going to be a little bit tougher. Not to say Jared Goff isn't coming in with a little bit of a chip on his shoulder and more like onus to win this game, especially against his former team. I think it should be a really fucking good one. It's hard for me to bet against Stafford. I've been a fan of his since he was in Detroit and throwing no-look passes, and I'm still a fan of his as he like pads the stats of all his wide receivers. So I think I'm gonna go with the Rams +3.
I like that too. I know that Colby, didn't you get a better number on that earlier this week? Yeah, you got 4.
4.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want me to dive in?
I would love to take a plunge, baby.
Let's ride. Okay. 2 things that rub me the wrong way. Don't take this the wrong way. Amon-Ra St. Brown dyed his hair blue Tuesday. Sorry. Sounds like he's more focused on making a statement about the hair and the color blue than focusing on this game. Also, they were trying to ban Matthew Stafford jerseys from entering the game tonight. That rubs me the wrong way because it sounds like they're more focused on worry about Matthew Stafford than the actual game. But I think Dan Campbell's going to be doing too much. I love Dan Campbell. Who doesn't like nibbling on some kneecaps? Losers. That Cowboys game is just a very telling game for me. They had 3 chances to win it or go into overtime, and I think he blew it big time, not noticing that, hey, there was bad juju twice. Let's kick it. No.
Let's kick the extra point.
He's too caught up in being a man and being a football guy. Football. I've wanted the Lions to be good my whole life because same with the Browns. Like all the teams that I grew up with and they sucked. I'm like, oh, I can't wait for the franchise to turn around and then be good. They're finally good, but air quotes, I don't think they're that good. If they win today, I think next week they're done. I don't think they go deep into the playoffs. I think the hype is very overrated. I think they're getting exposed. There's a lot of things the past couple of weeks they've been scraping by. And they've got some wins that they probably shouldn't have. I love the Rams. The Rams offense is just.
Mm-hmm.
I love this.
Yeah, I do too.
Blue hair. Come on, blue hair. God.
Also, the banning of the jerseys
Rams are
is
blue
also,
too. Like it
also
doesn't make
soft.
sense.
Yeah, he likes both teams.
Also very soft.
Both teams to have fun.
He's rooting for points. Okay,
he's got-
Sukh. Yeah, he does. Sukh, do you got any? What's your read on this game, man? Before I give my thoughts.
The way I managed my bankroll, I had no beans left after I placed money on the Bucks, so I had nothing left for this game.
Thank you tomorrow.
He's
What did he
just
say?
waiting.
What did he just say?
He's saving the beans for tomorrow for the
He
Bucks.
said he already locked it in. He's like, all his money's on the Bucks. He's got no bankroll left.
The beans are already out there.
All right, but if you had a
How do you gamble, Sukh? What is your process?
Irresponsibly and kind of like this.
Oh man.
Wait, are we talking
blind
about
man
you or
can
your father-in-law?
What do you think taught him his strategy?
Yeah, exactly. Oh my
Hey,
god.
you see that
That's
line
so
there? Don't look.
Yeah. Hold
Sukh
your
is all of
nose.
The Sukh is all of us.
That's so
Oh,
good.
that's hilarious.
I love it.
I like the Rams too. I did a little bit of this as well when I pressed the buttons, but I like the Rams as well. I like a prop in this game. I actually haven't bet it yet, but I think I'm going to before the game kicks off tonight. I like Cooper Kupp over 70.5 receiving yards. I know a lot of love is going to get put on Puka Nacua, rightfully so. I think they both could have good games, like you said, Shaggy. I think that Matthew Stafford is going to lay his dick on the table today and show these guys what they're missing out on. Yeah, he's going to do a little bit of right there, or but I like Cooper Kupp, man. I think Cooper Kupp's going to have a big one today. The Browns have the third worst passing defense in the NFL. We saw what happened last week. Was it last week against the Cowboys? It was last week, wasn't it? Or 2 weeks ago in that Cowboys game, regardless. 2 weeks ago, which is I don't want to say the same type of passing offense, but the Rams have the ability and the same type of the ability to put up the same type of passing attack against this team, and they got absolutely fucking torched. I think there's going to be a similar situation today in a dome. I think the Lions can put up points too. I kind of like the over. I don't know. But I love Cooper Kupp. I think Cooper Kupp's going to have a huge game today. I like him also maybe for 100 plus and a touchdown. His touchdown is plus 125. I like the latter as well, but give me the regular line. I'm actually going to bet this. I just convinced myself. Over 70.5 is the line that I'm getting for Cooper Kupp. Give it to me. Bang. Okay, so the question here is, we sounds like we're all down with the Rams, which is always scary.
Yeah.
Do we want to put the Rams plus 3 in our parlay? Because I don't want to. We have to pick 2 things for this game, and we got to pick 2 things for the Eagles game. I don't want to make a parlay that has to take us until tomorrow. Fuck that.
Yeah, I agree.
We're going to talk about the other 2 games in a second, but I feel like for the parlay we want to put together, I guess we pick 2 from this and 2 from the other game, and then do it that way.
In the middle of, I'm about to make a touchdown
Okay.
silly goose parlay.
Oh yeah, we need that right there.
Yeah.
Bing bong.
Kyron Williams and CeeDee Lamb. That's what I'm thinking right now.
Yeah.
Just gonna eat the hella chalk today, but they're scoring touchdowns. Okay.
On Pollard.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah.
Aaron Jones. It writes itself. Let me drop the link in the chat because Hobie wants to come join us, which we love to see. We'll pop it here for you. Hoves, if you have a thought on this game, if anyone else would like to join the channel, please feel free to use that link right there. You guys can pop up here, say play with your chest. We are going to keep moving and grooving, but if you got something that you'd like to join us with, drop it in here as well. Okay, let's move on. Also, just want to comment that lining up face masks is really hard, just so you know.
Also,
Really
then the
difficult.
eyes wouldn't be lined up either. Also, yeah, I was thinking that too. You can't win.
I tried.
You'll never win.
I
You
went
can
with-
never make everybody happy. We're sorry.
The graphics guy went for the eyes instead of the face masks. I thought the face mask. If you trust me, when you line up the face masks, did not look right.
Look at that nostril, though.
It did not look right. Big trust. Yeet yeet. All right, let's move on. Let's talk about this next game. We will come back and cook a parlay with the 4.
I did like
I
this
don't know,
one
man.
too.
Laporta was
That
trending towards playing.
He was, yeah.
Not
But
good.
the hyperextended knees are tough because you can literally take one catch, take a step, and then you're not
done.
going to play the rest of the game. So that is definitely sus. Okay, let's move on and talk about tomorrow. If you guys want to join, feel free to at any time. Let's talk about tomorrow. Snow game. Bills taking on the Steelers. The Bills are 10.5-point favorites at home in Orchard Park in the frosty snow. Steelers 10.5-point underdogs. The over/under is set at 37.5. I want to get some thoughts, but we've got Hovey joining us right now. So
Get in here, mid-major.
Mid-major. You must be here. We must know.
Get in here.
Um,
Click that link.
All right, let me pull this down because Hovey's joining.
I thought it was
Really
dorky.
funny.
Marcus,
thought it was
Smart,
dorky.
Just ask your racist uncle his thoughts.
hey, Marcus Smart's green hair was for his mother, not on some corny shit for the playoffs. Okay, it's for his mom. So everybody, fuck off. I love you, Marcus, and I miss you.
All right, let's get Hovey up here. Hove, what's up, dog? You know your camera's off, but that might be by design. Are you like in the bed with no shirt on?
Nah, I have no idea why the fuck.
Because if
my
you
camera-
are, we need the camera on.
bro, I
Camera
don't know
on.
why my
Camera on.
Hello, Hove.
What up? What up? I don't know why my camera's not turned on. When I click to turn it on, it just mutes my mic for some dumbass reason.
It's doing
Can't
us a
believe you have
favor. You
Jay-Z
can't
in
come
there.
stunt on us like this.
That
I know, right?
Unless I go in on my phone, but it's really not the end of the world, whether y'all see me or not.
Can we confirm? Can we confirm?
He's on the
Um,
toilet.
Not on the ball.
All right, what you got for us today, Hove?
2 plays today, pretty simple. You go to the first game, you go to touchdown props, you look at the board, you see guys like Tony Pollard, CD Lamb, Kyron Williams. There's a quarterback sitting there, a plus 220. His name is Dak Prescott. The man sits there on a weekly basis, especially the past 2 to 3 weeks, plus 1,200, plus 2,700. We've seen him at times this year sit at like plus 440. He got in the end zone against the G-Men. We've seen him sit at plus 300 a couple times. This is the lowest his number has ever been. I've told you guys this before in Spaces. Prize Picks kind of has a tendency to let you know the script. Prize Picks today has a square out there for Dak Prescott rushing and receiving touchdown. That square for a quarterback is only up for 2 gentlemen by the name of Lamar Jackson and Jalen Hurts, who run the ball, quite frankly, a lot. That square being up, with his number being so low, I got to take it. So that's play number 1 in that game. And like,
He also could get like a reverse bullshit like catch a touchdown from fucking Tony Pollard or like
Conspiracy
CD like
better.
and
Brandon Cooks.
Yep. And then you got to look at it this way as well. You look at Dak's over 1.5 passing touchdowns. Is juice to the over.
Mm-hmm.
But once you add that third one in, it gets bumped up to plus 200. Cowboys team total is sitting at like 29.5. On the green book, a team to score 30 is juiced to like minus 170. If Dak's only throwing 2, that's 14. If Pollard's rushing 1, that's 21. I'm not saying that like they're going to score 4 touchdowns, but if we all like the over, I think they're going to be scoring, honestly. I think today's going to be the opposite of yesterday's game, where everyone thought Cleveland was going to give this new guy, this rookie, CJ Stroud, a little shell shock. Welcome to the league. You're about to get dumped. And he smoked it out of them. But today, no one's talking
don't
about
agree with that
Jordan Love's first playoff game. And I think the Cowboys are going to literally embarrass the Packers today. But
You had that. You had him until you lost VSauce in the last 10 seconds of your speech.
Sorry, it's just
Oh,
that's the way shit goes. Now we'll go on to the second game. My favorite play of the day. Go to FanDuel. Go to receiving yards. There's one player on there that does not belong. Once you look at that board, you go, why the hell is this guy up there? And that is David Montgomery over receiving yards, sitting at 8.5. According to StatMuse, I don't know how accurate it is, but only way I could find it. The Packers have played two teams that are top 10 in regards to blitzing and playing in a zone coverage. And they're two teams that are in their division. It was the Packers and the Bears. David Montgomery has gone over this receiving line in 3 out of those 4 games without even a like he's hit 20 plus yards against the Bears twice, I think it was, and got 20 plus against the Packers. Dan Campbell is a ballsy man. We know this. We've seen it. You throw Jahmyr Gibbs and David Montgomery in the backfield together, you're going to expect Jahmyr Gibbs to run out there and catch that ball. Nope, not today. David Montgomery might get those little check downs that we didn't see coming. For a team that sits in a zone and blitzes as much as they do and is in the top 10 in both categories, where we see that David Montgomery has already had success as a receiver against teams that sit in the top 5 in those categories, I'll take his receiving yards that low any day of the week. And keep in mind, I'll go a little bit further. The Rams themselves, in 8 out of the last 10 games, have allowed a running back to hit over this receiving number 8 out of 10 times. One time was against the Cowboys, where the Cowboys were up by 20, so they really didn't even need to throw the ball to Pollard. The other time was when they played the Cardinals, and James Conner had 5 targets for 4 receptions, and it finished with, I think it was like 5 yards or something, and that's only because he kept losing yards catching the ball behind the line of scrimmage. So those are my 2 plays for today.
All right, so Dak Prescott is rumbling, stumbling in the end zone, and David Montgomery is catching probably 1 pass, Hovey, and getting 10 yards. Is that what we're saying?
Yeah, I mean, it's crazy, right? Crazy, legit crazy. You know, last week,
Shit's probably smacking.
last week, Steelers against the Ravens. You know who they had up for receiving yards?
Gus Edwards, and that was free. Oh no, yeah, Gus Edwards.
Nope, Mr. Najee
Oh,
Harris.
Najee. Wasn't like 2.5 or some shit like
It's
that.
like 4.5 or 3.5, something like that. But in this situation, again, I'll take it any day of the week. Give it to me.
Bing bong. Good shit, Hove. Well, we appreciate the vibes as always, even though we can't see your beautiful face today. Go enjoy the rest of your sit on the John. Appreciate the vibes for the Dak Prescott touchdown and David Montgomery over receiving yards, homie. Thank you so much.
And I know you all said it's the Rams, but unfortunately, it's the Lions today.
That's cute.
There he is. There he is. There he is. All right. Appreciate you, dog. Have a fantastic Sunday. Thanks so much, man.
All right, deuces.
I'll be at your door, Hovey. All right. What is all this? Lions,
Say less.
Cowboys talk.
Say less.
Sending Trizzy to his house actually because they actually do live pretty close.
Yeah. Well, not right now. Trizzy's in North Carolina, but yes, normally.
But I got shooters on the block, Hovey. Shooters on the block, aka Drizzy Bets.
as someone who's known V his whole life, that's so cringe that he said he got shooters on the block.
Yeah.
Can't hide. Look at him. Trizzy would never. Okay, so that was some stuff for today's games. We're going to talk about. We'll keep it kind of tempo and pace on these next 2 games, just because we are going to talk about them a bit more tomorrow. But I do want to get some thoughts out there for you guys for these games, and then we're going to cook up a parlay and send you guys off into the sun. Let's get it. Bills taking on the Steelers. This game was supposed to be today, dude. I mean, it snowed more. I think it might snow some more. Is there a possibility this game gets postponed again? Maybe.
Someone in chat said-
Bills.
Probably.
Yeah. Bills minus 10.5, Steelers plus 10.5. The over-under is set at 37.5. I got nothing for this game right now, sitting here. I am so tempted to take the Steelers plus 10.5, but this game stinks. It's a little gross.
Kind of have to.
Sorry?
You kind of have to. I feel like it's the I'm probably not going to touch this game whatsoever. But Steelers plus 10 makes the most sense if it's going to be bad out again, and the total's still under 40. 10 is a ton. 10 is a ton of points, regardless of how bad the Steelers are and how bad they are without T.J. Watt. 10 is a boatload of points, and the back door is always open. Field goal. They're probably not going to kick a field goal at the end of the game, but it's 2 scores. That's a lot.
The Bills are frauds.
I don't like anything in
Bills
this
are
game. How am I going to like anything? And when they're going to be playing in this?
Right.
Either way.
I don't like anything.
What about the under?
Yeah.
I think that's too public because it stresses me out.
I don't like it either because they could still score. They
Better
scored
than
yesterday. They scored yesterday in the Chiefs game. They just didn't have snow.
Yeah.
Analytics also has them projected to go over the game total.
Really?
So.
Oh damn.
Well, both of these teams, I will say, what are the strengths besides Josh Allen and the Bills? What are the true strengths of both of these teams? Running the football. What do you do best, or what do you have to kind of lean on and go with the most when it's like this outside? Running the football. You can also throw the football as long as it's not actively snowing. So yeah, I mean, we'll talk about this game more tomorrow. Obviously, just check it out and make sure that this game. I mean, we might get some news later today that this game gets postponed again, maybe to Tuesday or some weird shit like that. But obviously, stay tuned about this one. I will say this: what do you guys think about this before we talk about the last game of the night and get Colby and Sukh properly bricked up before we cook something up here? I think that they're probably moving this direction because most of the new stadiums that they're building now.
Oh my God, this tape!
Hang on.
Jesus, Colby.
Hang on. I don't think that they all should be indoors. I think they should all have like the retractable roofs so they can be opened or closed depending upon what the circumstances are from a logistical perspective. Because I mean, outdoor football is an outdoor game, so football should be played in an environment where the outdoors happen. However, you should also be able to close the fucking roof if it's going to snow 7,000 feet. Just my thoughts. What do you guys think?
I mean, if you're viewing it like that, then they're going to always have it shut. They're not just going to shut it for when it's like this. They're going to shut it when it's raining, when it's snowing, anytime. They're not just going to like pick and choose like the level of how bad it is outside. If they can close it, they're going to close it. So I think I get why you want a dome. The fans can actually enjoy themselves. But they're not enjoying themselves whatsoever because they're paying $80 just to park. They're paying $80 to get a beer. Like the whole process sucks in general. So I think the nerds out there that are saying, well, they should be playing. What if you had a meeting and it was negative 30 degrees outside? Well, I'm not making generational wealth, moron.
Right.
Yeah, if you feel bad for this,
you signed up for this. You worked your whole life for this. You're fine.
I didn't see any of the Dolphins or Chiefs guys crying last night because of because they had to play it when it was a little cold outside. They were
not tackling though. Like they refused to tackle in that fucking cold weather. It was the teal.
Well, that's because the Dolphins suck. That has nothing to do with the cold.
The teal they can't tackle for shit.
Yeah, I will say go into the
parking
games.
lot. Yeah,
The Packers can't tackle. The Packers can't tackle.
We will see, buddy.
Hands are being thrown.
They
All
had
right, let's talk about this last game.
Tackles on the whole season, and they gave up like almost 50 big plays, which was one of the highest of the season too.
Their defense has also been beat up all season. So is the roster. They've been missing Jair Alexander. They've spent it up over the last couple of weeks. Again, 6 of the last 8 games. It's a different squad right now.
I'm just fucking with you. I took the Packers. Don't worry.
LaFleur, man. I believe in LaFleur.
LaFleur. Okay, let's get both these gents on the bottom of the screen bricked up. Talk about this game. The Bucks
Go ahead.
taking on the Eagles.
Go ahead.
Monday Night Football. The Buccaneers are 3-point underdogs. Oh wow, he knocked his camera. Over under set at 43. A couple pieces. A couple pieces of news to mention before I let you guys dive in. I'm also going to get some more coffee because I'm dying for a little more drip. The Bucks +3. Baker Mayfield is still questionable in this game. I would be very, very surprised if Baker Mayfield does not suit up and play this game.
He's just teasing us, He's just teasing us.
Yeah, like, my ankle hurts.
However, AJ Brown is for sure not playing for the Eagles. AJ Brown is out for this game. Gents, I'll let you guys sound off. Let me go get some more coffee. What are the vibes for this game?
Colby, we putting the Eagles out of their misery?
I mean, they're already there. What are we talking about?
Dude, Shags, VSauce, do you guys have anything in this game, or should me and Colby just go at each other for 5 minutes?
Before you guys have this little wow, Mike Evans is going to have a day over 67.5 receiving yards, take his touchdown. This Eagles defense is Swiss cheesy. We've said it so many fucking times. They literally invented a new term, and that is Swiss cheesy. Shout out Chef. They're so bad. Take Mike Evans. He's Baker's favorite target. Godwin is a great, Godwin cashed us out last week, was fantastic. But I really think today is that Mike Evans takes the top off the defense kind of day in Tampa Bay, over the top, probably a 50 to 60-yard bomb right to the end zone. Maybe in the first quarter, I don't know. But this looks like one of those games where Philly goes down early and has to fight their way back.
Shaggy? He's gonna say
boys, no AJ Brown for the Eagles. Baker Mayfield, obviously he's gonna play. You know what I'm excited for? I'm excited for future Kansas City Chief Mike Evans to go off this game and for the Buccaneers to beat the Philadelphia Eagles outright in Tampa Bay. I don't have beans on it. I ain't betting on that team. But man, no AJ Brown. The Eagles got bigger fish to fry than trying to win this playoff game. So I think they are distracted. I think the Bucs are very focused and giving them at home. Give me the Bucs. Give me the Bucs.
Future Kansas City Chief Mike Evans?
Yes, absolutely. Mike Evans. Mike or T. Higgins. One of the two.
He's gonna be a free agent next season in the offseason. And the Chiefs have to get a wide receiver that can catch the football. They have to.
The dude's played a decade in Tampa, has a Super Bowl. Why would he leave?
For another Super Bowl.
Legacy.
Yeah.
Would you rather catch passes from Patrick Mahomes or Baker Mayfield? Actually,
well, you know what my answer is.
You don't answer that. The rest of the general public, please answer that and let me know where Mike Evans is playing.
It's actually
Heisman Trophy winner or two-time world champ? I don't know.
That is the one QB in the league that's
It'll be 3-time by next
better
offseason.
than Baker. So it's funny that's what you said. That's the only QB I think Sukh would agree on. Maybe he'd go there. Everybody else can fuck themselves.
It's Mahomes and then Baker.
Shags.
1A, 1B.
Shags, if Evans goes to Kansas City, you have to get a 13 jersey and it has to be custom made and the back says glazed.
I could probably do that. I could probably make that
We'll
happen.
do that.
All right, so
We'll do that.
hammer it home.
Oh, baby. I got Godwin and Evans for 75 yards each for plus 700. And that is going to be my little silly goose parlay, as Colby would say. Colby, now it's your turn. What unhinged play are you taking in this?
That's all you're going to say? Are you sure?
No, I don't want to say too much because I know guys like
Say too much.
And
Say
Daryl
too much.
keeps receipts.
Say too much.
Keep receipts.
This is the beautiful thing. All right, Sukh, I'll tell you this because you're the one that's.
Your balls are shriveled up? What's going on?
Sukh, after the
No.
Chiefs lost to the Lions, I said they were going to go 16-1. I got to live with that every single day.
Shags,
Right.
Shags, you might be a Bears fan deep down.
Yo, come on now.
All right.
I'll give you. I will say this that we are going to talk about this more tomorrow. And I think Colby and Sukh are going to be joining us tomorrow as well to talk about it too. So we'll have more of an opportunity to dive into this a bit deeper tomorrow. But go ahead, Colby. Fire away.
Let's go lightly here then. Let's talk about the main. Let's talk about the main points.
Okay.
Baker Mayfield, who is an underdog, is home as an underdog. Whew. Weird. Going up against a team that lost 5 of their last 6 games, has one of the worst pass defenses in the league, has 0 momentum going into the playoffs. Oh, I don't know where I'm going to lean. I'm leaning with the dogs. Give me the dogs. +3. Thank you.
Broken ribs and 1 ankle. Matt?
I'll
You
take
want
a
Eagles?
broken
And a
lung.
heart of gold. And a heart of gold.
And the biggest chip on the shoulder you've ever seen. That's a whole block right there. That ain't a chip.
What the fuck is this?
Matt, are you on the Eagles? I think he's on the Eagles.
Matt probably is on
Anyway,
the Eagles.
we're gonna
Especially after the AJ Brown news.
Baker with broken ribs and one bum ankle just makes me like it more. Like for some fucking reason, Baker's that guy.
Birds.
Birds.
Baker
Right.
Baker Mayfield is the frat version of Tebow.
I just want to
Great.
say that
And do
I
not
have
sleep on this Bucks defense. Antoine Winfield Jr.
Won them the game last week.
Mhm.
Yeah, and he got snubbed, and he's telling him why. I will tell you guys that we've talked about it throughout this whole show, throughout the whole season, which has been fucking electric kicking it with you guys the whole time this whole season. But I have said multiple times that this Eagles team sucks. They're frauds, man. They're frauds. Jalen Hurts is a fraud. I think that he's good.
Thank you.
He's good. He is good. But he's not all that in a bag of chips, which everybody thinks that he is. When you take away the main thing that they can do in this offense, which is run the football down to the 1 yard line and then push him into the end zone, their offense falls apart. They cannot do what they need to do consistently, and that is not how you win football games, and that is not how you win the Super Bowl. It fell apart the last part of the season. It's very scary in this situation because could they put it together and beat this Bucks team at home? Yes, of course they could in this one particular game, but they're not winning the fucking Super Bowl. They ain't winning the ball, dude. They're not good. They are not good. They're going to fall apart in the offseason. They're going to lose some of their players. They're not going to be good next year. The Eagles are done. Toast. Fried bird. Okay, we'll talk about it more tomorrow. I want to gather some more thoughts myself because I might end up betting the Bucks with you guys tomorrow. I haven't decided yet, but I might end up betting the Bucks with you guys tomorrow. Any other thoughts on this one, gents? Before we cook some stuff for today.
Yes.
Yes,
Dallas Goedert.
yes, V.
I feel like he's got a good matchup tomorrow. Devontae Smith is banged up. We know AJ Brown isn't playing. I know that Jalen Hurts fucked up his finger last week, right? Pretty bad. He's playing this week, obviously. He's going to be fine. But I just think that Dallas Goedert gives him a little bit of a, like a release valve, right, in this offense right now. And I think the over 4.5 receptions, especially with the amount of targets he's been getting outside of last week, the game where Jalen Hurts went down early and just a bad game overall for the Eagles. I think that he's in a good spot against the Bucks team that ranks in the bottom 5 versus tight ends, if I'm pretty sure. But, yeah, I just think with everybody banged up and everything going on, Goddard's in a good spot.
Okay, we'll talk about it more tomorrow. Yeah. I like Goddard. He's come back, and I didn't think he was going to come back this season. I mean, he healed from that. Was it like he broke his? I think he broke his forearm. The fact that you break your forearm and able to come back within the same season, medicine's tight. All right, guys, we have a caller, which is cool. We have Jay popping in to say what's up, give a play, and then we're gonna cook up a parlay for today that we can ride together and put something together for you guys. Jay, are you ready? Your camera's off, but that's okay.
Let's do
Jay,
it.
what's going on, buddy? How's it going?
What's up, guys? How y'all doing today?
What up, Jay?
Face to face for the first time. I love it.
Love it.
Face to face, brother. How's it going, man?
It's going good, man. I've been in the lab. We ran into After Dark Spaces from way downtown last night, and we actually got a big cheat sheet. It's all posted on my page. Y'all check that out. But I'm gonna share a couple of looks with y'all if that's all right. The play that I got today, yeah, the SGP that I've got today is in the Lions-Rams game. Let me pull it up real quick. Give me just a second. Yeah, so it is.
Thank you, Blazing Waffle.
Bang.
Yeah, so it's Montgomery and Gibbs both over 60 yards and a Kyron Williams touchdown plus 794.
Okay.
So Montgomery and Gibbs for 60 rushing yards each, and then a Kyron Williams touchdown.
Correct.
Good looks, dude. Appreciate you popping in, showing your face. Thanks for the vibes, and we'll catch you on Spaces, man. Thanks so much for being here.
Hey, thanks so much, guys. Glad to be up. Y'all kill it today. Hey, this is the funniest episode I've been on yet. Y'all killing
Let's
it.
fucking go. Let's get it, man. Appreciate it, dude. Thanks for stopping by. Funniest episode yet.
Is it Montgomery? Nobody's talking about Montgomery today, but chat's loving him today.
Chat was bringing him up, yeah.
Chat was liking him a lot.
Well, also, I mean, Hovey likes his receiving yards, which is very ballsy of Hovey, as per usual. Okay, so let's cook up our parlay that we want to do, gentlemen. I think we all can agree that we want to take the over in the first game. Are we going to do over and then Rams +3, and then are we going to pick a couple props from each game? Is that kind of how we're going to do our Griddy-Iron 4 for the day? You guys feel good about that? Okay. All right, let me pull up this background and change the vibes.
Do you guys want to ride a Pollard touchdown in that Cowboys game? Chalky?
I do.
I like it.
I'd be down to ride the touchdown or the yards. honestly.
The thing that worries me,
Wow.
what is it? Key said Montgomery. That scares me because I feel like if you take one or the other, or him or Gibbs, you're screwed.
One of
Oh, that's every week, dude. That happens
Oh,
to me
yeah.
every single
I
week.
like it. I don't hate it, but
Right. No, but when you have two backs like that get enough touches and get enough
they both
touches
get
in,
inside the 10 too. Like
yeah, and they both get it in their own way, you know. So yeah, it's a coin flip every game.
I do like Kyron Williams. That is like my prop. I'm trying to think of something else to add with it because there's a boost on the old green app. But yeah, I like Kyron Williams to get in.
he should
Stafford
score.
yards.
Yeah. At his yards?
All right, so
Stafford.
Oh, you know.
Hmm.
You know.
all right, so let's do. We're definitely doing the over in the Packers Cowboys game. I'm getting over 50.5.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And we're going to pair that with Pollard.
Is it two
Pollard touchdown? It's minus 135. That's fine.
Yeah,
That's
it's not
not
that
terrible.
bad.
Wait,
Oh,
what
I'm
book
getting
is
I like
minus
this.
165. I'm getting minus
FB.
165. Yeah.
that?
Would you guys rather?
Saying
Uh,
minus
yeah.
135 right now.
I can book it for you too, V, if you want.
I have a buddy that like has coin for me on FanDuel here in Canada, so I'm just gonna have him put like a large amount of coin on it. Not like large, but like
NZ.
A substantial amount of coin. Oh, is NZ in the house?
Oh,
Let's
it's
go.
up Vinci.
Sunday glasses for SPJ. Bing bing. All right, so we can do this one of two ways. We can either do like 2 plays per game and then have it be 4 with between the two, or we could just pick an SGP for one game and just roll that way. What do you guys want to do?
I say we go with like we combine both games.
I think so too.
We could even have more than
The
like
Rams.
more than 4 legs if we want. Like we don't have to stick to 4 legs. But
That's true.
I like that Cup look a lot that you brought up. He's really good in the
Okay.
playoffs. Last time they played in the playoffs, I think outside of the wild card weekend, he had over 75 yards in every single game, averaged 119 yards per game during their Super Bowl run. He's a vet.
I'm
This
down.
is a poor rush defense or pass defense, ranked bottom 3 in the league. So
I'm down to ride 70.5 is his line. I like it. I already have beans on it, so I'm down to put it in here too. Do you guys like Cup as well? You want to roll with Cup?
I do Cup
I don't
Tutty.
I don't hate or like it. It's your guys' to call.
hey,
I don't like it.
In between
the underdogs on top.
70.5 for the receiving yards. What's up, buddy Jesus, my guy, fucking Titans. He can commiserate with me. So
What's
we
the
don't
Titans
we don't have.
fans and trying to find God? You guys that hurt?
Yes, always. That's where I got my name, buddy.
You got the reference. No,
Why is he gangsta today?
We did.
So-
We went to private school in uniforms, and this guy's saying he's got shooters on the street while he ties his necktie every morning.
and I was the type to wear a tie every day.
Her real name is Clarence.
Colby couldn't handle it anymore. He had to put the glasses on.
Oh, what's up, Gordy?
So, right. So the Rams +3 is minus 105, which is scaring the piss out of me. Do we want to take like maybe buy a couple points? Take it like 4.5. It's a parlay. Like,
I'd be okay with that.
what do you guys think?
And we're going to do Kyron touchdown.
I think let's do the Rams plus 4.5, and then Williams. So Rams plus 4.5 is minus 146. That's fine. That does the job.
That's cool.
Yeah.
And then the Kyron touchdown is minus 170. God, that's so juiced. But he's fucking.
Gets us
Yeah.
Plus 506 for that 4-legger.
Mm.
What do we think? Chat, what do you guys think?
That's over in the boys' game. Rams plus 4.5, and Tony Pollard and Kyron Williams to both find green grass.
What about Cup? We're not adding Cup.
I'm down to add Cup.
You
Daddy's
throw a couple there?
home.
Addy.
If we add Cup over 70.5, that gets us to 960 plus 963.
For 5-legger? I could do it.
What do you guys think? Colby wasn't sold on Cup, but are you down to ride with the squad for that?
Come on. What am I going to be the only no?
Come on.
He's never said no in his life.
I've said it plenty of times.
Have you now? Okay, so we're going plus 963. I like it.
Cool.
The over in the first game, and then Tony Pollard to score a touchdown. What's up, Chef Ree? I love Skev. I love when Chef pops in.
Chef.
How was that
Cup
target?
scares blazing waffles. Cup scares. We can. I mean, I already had beans on it, so.
All right, Landon. Here I go.
I like Cup. I say we just leave it.
I said we
Yeah.
leave it.
All right, cool.
Leave
Plus
it.
963.
Rams
Landon,
plus
that
4.5.
under was fire.
It was 3-3 in the
It
second.
was free. So good. Kyron Williams touchdown, and then Cooper Kupp over 70.5 plus 963. Going a half unit because I love you guys. Bing bong.
There it is, people.
All right, I want to bang. There it is. It is the best. It's the Griddy-Iron 5, but yeah, kind of.
Oh yeah, I didn't change that.
I was doing that on
Too many-
Sauce on Friday. I kept
Too many
calling.
names and too many things. Yeah. Okay, so that's that guy. Now I do want to let's do a little lotto before we send everybody off because we're not on a time crunch because there's no early game. What are some things that got mentioned? The Dak Prescott touchdown could be interesting, but I don't know if I want to do that.
Did you want to ladder Pollard, or would we just be way
Yes.
overexposed?
I'm down
Because
to ladder
I
Pollard.
like it because I'm on his rush attempts, so I'd be okay with laddering his yards.
I feel like that's not really double dipping either because we have the touchdown, right? If in case he does it, like what if he has a big game but doesn't get in the end zone?
Yeah.
Exactly. Plus 80 plus is plus 194. 90 plus is plus 270.
I feel like for the 10 extra yards, that's a lot of added value. What do you guys think?
I like the plus 270 for. I mean, I think he gets 100, but I'm down to do 90 for plus 270.
Colby?
But look at Colby. He's like, "What the fuck are we
Sorry.
doing?"
Sorry, I was locking in Rangers puck line. I'm sorry. I'm listening, sort of.
Let's do the 90 plus. Why not?
Colby's
Okay.
moving on.
If we build it and want to
Alright.
scale it back, we can.
We can. We're not pressing the full buttons yet. All right, so 90 plus rushing yards.
Dowdle's
For
line
Pollard.
is 18.5
Yeah. I almost took that.
for Dowdle. Yeah,
That is pretty
lean
low.
with Pollard.
So I don't know. I don't think we should double dip on the boys. Let's take a Packers prop, or
Okay.
something Packers related. I
Can
mean,
He like
Can I-
loves passing yards.
Yeah, I was
Jordan
gonna say,
Love.
what is Love's passing yards?
I pitch you on Packers
250.
money line? No, I'm just kidding. Jordan Love 300. I feel like there's
Plus
gonna be some good
yes.
value there.
Plus 270.
250 and a half is his regular line. Plus 275 is plus 154. 300 plus is plus 270. Let's
I
do
like
that.
200 to be honest.
I'm down. All right, let's do that. So we got that
Nice.
kind of fits with the games. That kind of fits with the game script that we've all discussed. Kind of everything lines up in that direction, which is always
Packers
good. So
winning,
are they
yep.
just going to be Yeah, exactly? Okay, so now to the Rams Lions game. Kyron. Kyron, what? Rushing yards?
Everything.
2 touchdowns? 2 tutties?
Whoa.
I mean, I feel like he gets the ball so much.
Pause.
Like,
2.
do we think this game's gonna go over? Because if it's gonna go over, I think Kyron gets 2.
The thing is, I don't know what that game's gonna do.
It's plus 330.
That could be the last pick. They're all pretty juiced.
I mean, yeah. All right, wait. Let's put a pin. I mean, I'm down to ride that. I
What
feel
about
like that's
Stafford? 3 or whatever the number is, or 3 touchdowns.
300. I was going to say Stafford 300 yards. I think he's
Yeah.
going to torch him like Shaggy was saying.
I like that.
300's it's down to plus 162 now.
Oh.
325 is plus 290. I mean, he's going to get there, right? Surely.
I got beans on the 270.5 and the 300 already. So, I mean, I'd be down to put it in.
Do you
What's
think he gets
another
3 passing touchdowns?
My worry with that is Williams. You know, if
Yeah.
they get inside the 10-yard line, they're just going to feed that guy the ball till he punches it in. So they would need to be, 3 20-plus yard passing TDs. Is that doable? Yes. I do lean over in this one, so I kind of like the Williams 2 TDs look a little bit.
Okay.
But
I'm going to get off of that instead of Stafford.
yeah,
I'm down to take the 2 touchdowns. Especially
Yeah.
if we think there's going to be points, which we do.
that's it. What do we think, gents? Right. Yeah. If Williams gets a receiving TD, I think Stafford might get 3, but
I think
I was
let's
thinking,
do Williams.
sometimes you can't add like attempts. What's Kyron's rush attempts?
You can't add that to the
I don't think you can add
but
this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that sucks.
I know it does. Rushing props. His rushing attempts is 19 and a half. A little juice to the under.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's just do the 2 touchdowns.
2 touchdowns.
why not?
Why not?
True.
It's hella value, plus 330. Okay, now we need to decide on a Lions prop. That's really tough.
Jared Goff, 2 tutties.
I was gonna say Goff interception, but we can't throw it in.
Goff, 2 tutties.
Like rushing touchdowns, like anytime touchdowns.
No.
Pass.
Passing.
Yeah.
This is passing touchdown.
Minus
Is that regular?
130 for two passing touchdowns.
3+ is plus 320. It's enticing. I mean,
I wish there was an over under on Gibbs Montgomery touchdowns.
Yeah, right.
Not to score.
Because I would take the 1.5. I don't think that's terrible.
What about like something weird like Josh Reynolds receiving yards or something?
Higbee for
Demarcus Robinson.
Who's the backup tight end?
He's out for the Lions. He's out.
Yeah. Oh.
The backup tight end is out too.
Yeah, something Mitchell. He's not. He hurt himself last week or his wrist, something like that.
So they're just gonna have no tight ends.
I'm pretty sure Laporta's gonna play.
Do you guys want to just get hella chalky with it? I know that you said he has blue hair, but maybe he has blue hair and they lose.
I mean, if we went, we'd have to go.
What if we landed up Puka?
110.
110 gets us over the 10,000 mark for Amon-Ra. Betalytics does like Josh Reynolds as well.
Really? Really now?
They also really like Cooper Kupp to score.
All right, you guys want to hear my? Wait, no. Let's finish this, and then I'll say my stupid stuff that I did myself. I kind of like your thoughts on Nakua, but then we have 2 Rams. We don't have any Lions.
We have to find somebody for the yes.
Betalytics likes. Are you saying this for Reynolds, Lando? Or are you saying this for Amon-Ra?
I think that was Reynolds. Amon-Ra
was
insane. Yeah.
The thing about Reynolds is he usually is like he's good for 2 catches, about maybe 3, and you've got to just hope that one of them is 25 or 30 yards, and then you're climbing. He and I have talked about this guy before. He's very much so like very frustrating because he's going to get like 3 targets and catch maybe hopefully one of them, and if it's a bomb, you're chilling. If not, you're sweating.
Betalytics does like Amon-Ra too.
So we just take the blue-haired man.
Yeah.
100?
110?
110 plus.
110 gets us to the gets us over 10,000.
Okay, so we've got Tony Pollard 90 plus rushing yards, Jordan Love 300 plus passing yards, Kyren Williams 2 plus tutties, and then Amon-Ra St. Brown 110 plus receiving yards. That is plus 10,494. Only 4 legs. Not incredibly outlandish either. I mean, obviously, a little sassy.
Sukh will do a
I'm
TikTok
doing it.
dance if this hits.
I'll do a TikTok dance. Jeez.
Yeah, I said Sukh.
You really are on your sauce today, man. I also love that Colby calls you Mr. Sauce. That's so great.
I had one of Coach energy drinks today, and it's got me on one for sure. I need one of those Kobe Marcio espressos though. That cafe on dough.
I'm always scared I'm going to break that cup.
Dude, it's so nice.
It is. It is nice. I didn't use it today because I like to use the other ones. Give them some
diversify.
Yeah.
Okay, Lotto on the screen. W Mods, thanks, Shags. Pollard 90 plus rushing yards. Jordan Love 300 plus passing yards. Kyren Williams to have 2 touchdowns in general. And then Amon-Ra St. Brown 110 plus receiving yards. That is plus 10,494. The Griddy-Iron 5, which is scrolling on the bottom of the screen, a little bit more of a hittable parlay, but I mean, who the fuck knows? Cowboys, the Rams, over 50.5. Pollard for a tutty. Rams plus 4.5. Bought a little juice there. Kyron Williams for a touchdown, and then Cooper Kupp over 70.5 receiving yards plus 963. Would you guys like to hear the stupid buttons I pressed before I fell asleep last night?
Yes.
Please.
Close your eyes when you pressed them.
I did. I went like this, and I pressed them. We'll see what happens. From the Cowboys, it's 2 guys to do 2 jobs and 2 guys to score a touchdown. Brandon Cooks, 60-plus receiving yards, and Brandon Cooks for a touchdown. Cooper Kupp, 100-plus receiving yards, and Cooper Kupp for a touchdown. It's plus 2372. People are forgetting about Brandon Cooks.
Yeah.
He smokes at home. I think everyone's going to be paying attention to CD. Give me some P. Cooks love. And then I sold the shit out of Kupp, so I don't need to talk about that. Love it, love it, love it.
Please spin your pen
what?
again for me.
Spin it one more time.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Whoa.
Did you play drums? Are you a drummer secretly?
I wish.
He got banged on lots, but it wasn't drunk.
Wow, it like highlights my beard. Look at that.
Yeah, that's
Holy.
crazy.
Here, the lights.
Whoa. Why didn't mine do that? Doesn't cut me
My
off
Lord and
like
Savior.
that.
You don't have a beard.
Apparently not.
You need to get a
Why
fake
not?
beard like I do. I'll send you the link. Amazon delivers it really fast.
Give me the fake beard link.
So we will post the Griddy-Iron 5 key, which is scrolling at the bottom of the screen on our Twitter account at Your Betting News. Give us a follow over there. We will post that one. The lottos, however, we never post online. They're only for you guys in the channel. So it's for you guys to listen to in here. I will post it on the screen right there. There you go. If you want to ride, you can screenshot it and tap it in however you feel like you want to. Plus 10,000. It's a lotto, guys. Sprinkle, sprinkle, dust, dust. 90 plus rushing yards. Just do a little bit of this. Do a little bit of this. And then but the Griddy-Iron 5 will be on our Twitter account. So go get involved over there as well. Yeah, we don't want paper trails of the lottos, God forbid. Although if it smacks, you're gonna have all the paper trails.
We'll post it everywhere. Every social media will have Colby yelling about it on TikTok too, I promise. Once it hits.
Absolutely. I love that V is now just taking it upon himself to just give everybody else's, just tell everybody
Thanks
else.
for the jobs, the assignment.
I wish I was as talented as you guys.
You're very talented in your own way.
I'm also and TikTok scares me.
Why does it scare you so much?
Because there's too many dances I can't do.
Come on, do the renegade.
see, right there. There you go.
You would know that's called the Renegade too.
Renegade.
Yes.
Renegade.
Yes. We will be putting the other one on the Twitter machine, so go give us a follow if you're not already. Like I said, gents, we've been going for an hour and a half. Our buddy Trizzy actually texted and said that he listened to us like the audio version, and he said that it was the best way. So I don't know if he's telling us we're ugly and we sound good, or what he was trying to say.
They've
But
always said I had a face for radio, and I think they were right.
Mom's been telling me the same thing.
Well, at least you got a platform to do it now, gentlemen. Let's go. We appreciate you guys popping in. Go follow all the amigos on the screen. Love having you guys here with us at Just Sukh, at Colby, at C_Marcio, 2 at VSauce with 3 A's, at Shaggy_bets. Go follow me at Sweatpant Jesus, and go follow all of us at Your Betting News. We appreciate the vibes today, guys. It's been an electric sweat. What? I think it's just not picking you up because it's dark in your room.
So dark, maybe. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not finding you. There it is. Hello, Georgie. We appreciate you guys hanging out with us. Gents, you got any final words for the kids before we dip on up out of here? Appreciate you, goofballs. Thank you.
I didn't really give my piece, but if Arrowhead puts a dome on that stadium, I will never go back. Football's an outdoor sport. That's all I got to say.
It's wild card weekend. Let's make some fucking money, guys.
Let's make some shmoolah.
I just hope all 4 teams have fun.
Baker Mayfield is married, and that makes me sad.
Get him out of here. Jesus, it's not
You
even
guys came for the winners, and you
Nico,
stayed
where
for
you
the
at?
vibes. We'll catch you guys tomorrow. Take it easy. Peace.
What you know about rolling down in the
Riding in the deep.
down in the
Now I know y'all be loving this shit right here.
rolling, rolling, rolling.
What you gonna do?
Rolling, rolling.
What you gonna do, man?
Down in the rolling, rolling, rolling.
What you gonna do? Right, y'all be loving this shit.
What you know about